Alright guys, in this video we're going to be taking the all-new Arrma Big Rock 6S to the skate park for a couple of jumps to see if it survives.
Ooh, wow, 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 wow.
Alright y'all, real quick before we get into the skate park bashing video of the Arrma Big Rock 6S, I am going to use this radio in the truck. So this RadioMaster, I'm going to put a link below in the description too. You can get this for $129. There's a lot of features to this, and I don't have time to actually talk about it in this video, but I am going to install this in the truck and then run it. So of course I installed this first, then I shot the video, and then I'm coming back and I'm doing some editing on it, but I'll put a link down below in the description to this as well. I want you guys to hear this, listen to this.
Welcome to HTX.
So HTX, it's a lot to this, and I just love the feel of this radio. I've never had a radio that's been this advanced and this sophisticated. So I am real quick going to show you guys real quick some of the features, because it would take way too long to actually talk about this more in depth. So give me a second. I'm going to take about a minute or two when I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to actually go over to the skate park video of the Arrma Big Rock 6S. So there's also time stamps too if you guys are trying to just go to the skate park video of this vehicle running. But if you want to learn more about this, it's just going to take a minute or two for me to go over some of these features. Alright guys, real quick, so this is the first, for me, open source radio that I've had, this MT12 radio. There's a lot of stuff to this. So this is actually one of their promotional videos. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff from this video. I'll put a link below in the description as well, so you guys can go over there and check out their promotion, because it goes a little bit more in depth than what I'm doing. I'm just kind of showing you guys some of the highlights of this. I've never had a radio that has been like this. You guys know I kind of basically go at the basic 2 and 3 channel radios and stuff, but you guys can see all kinds of stuff popping up here. And I'm not going to try to go in and try to be technical to explain everything, because some of this stuff I'm really not familiar with. But I know that with this particular radio, I did get a couple extra receivers too. So I will be running this in different vehicles, but you guys can see all this information about the layout and all that, and a couple other things with it. So this radio is going to be actually good, because I'm going to run this in this truck as well, and then also in my Limitless, and I'm probably going to run in my Fire Team too. But I've never seen a radio that had ball bearings in there. Some of the other sophisticated radios may, but I personally have not. So this is going to be one of my first experiences of running a radio of this high caliber. And I've seen radios that have some similar features of this, but they do cost 2, maybe 3 times more than this one, and this one's at $129. Now of course I did get an extra 2 receivers. It's got a couple more channels onto it just to showcase this to you guys, but I'll be putting it in different models and actually running it, because when I start doing speed runs again, which I'll get my Limitless back out, I'll need a good radio for it. So like I said, there's going to be a link below in the description over to them, so you guys can check out the radio, and then you can see this promotional video in its entirety and hear some of the specifications of it. So anyway, let's go ahead, let's get into this skate park video and watch this truck run.
All right, y'all, we are gonna run this for a few minutes with this RadioMaster radio. You guys know the other day I had this out, and it was dirty. It was very dirty and muddy, but I got it pretty much cleaned up. I'm actually gonna see how it performs after my cleaning with it, but y'all know I had to do the skate park too, so I did a pretty good job of cleaning this up somewhat. It's probably got way too much power to be out here, but we're gonna do it anyway for a few minutes. Probably should have adjusted the shock somewhat, but I can stand up here probably the whole time and film this one, as this is 7 scale. It should be big enough for people to see. I probably won't be able to do a big jump. I got somebody over there, so I don't want to disturb them, but I'll see if he'll let me get over there and do a jump or two. Let's see if we can get this down here. still got some WD-40 on my rear tires. It's got a blind spot. There we go. Now I wanted to see how this radio is gonna feel. I know it's overkill for this vehicle, but when I plan on getting another body, put lights and all that on it, it'll be perfect for it. And then possibly lowering it down and doing a speed run with it. I'll at some point in time put 8S in it and use all the features, but I did want to at least try this radio out on a new vehicle. And I got a couple receivers so I can put them in my Limitless and everything else. Yeah, I didn't expect this truck not to perform good out here. All right, I'm gonna go on the other side because these jumps right here, they not nothing. This truck will eat those up all day. Try to hit it. Try to do a double real quick, hit right there and then over there to see how this works out. Definitely need a bigger skate park. For the bigger vehicles. Trying to get a good jump in. I know it'll definitely clear this other side. Got a blind spot. All right, y'all, we might try the big jump once or twice. Make sure I don't, and this is why I taped the bottom of my chassis up. And the servo's holding up pretty good too. All right, what we're gonna do, I'm probably gonna do the big jump at least once to see how this is gonna turn out. So give me just 1 second. All right, my man, he's gonna sit up, he's gonna let me do this real quick. And I would flip right down there, wouldn't I? All right, I just came unplugged. Probably get about one jump in, I think. Get over here and make sure we're safe to do it. We'll get one more in. That was about half throttle. Like I said, we're not trying to break the truck, but all right, we'll do one more. We're gonna get one more in. All right, it's always the last one. And we turned off, or we came unplugged. And y'all, we just came unplugged. That was it. The beast is okay. So we're gonna end this video. So far, so good with everything with this vehicle. I'm gonna do one going this way and we'll be done. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. And the body came up. All right, we're gonna stop on that note right there. So far this has been good, guys. I have really run this thing down big time. I don't think I secured this down when I put the body back on and plugged it back in, but just so you guys know, look at that. And is the chassis bent? I know I got some tape on there, but everything is held up with this vehicle. I am actually very, very surprised with this vehicle and its performance. Look at that. Servo is still good. I may have to do some tweaking. I may have to do a little bit more cleaning up in here and do some more oiling on stuff. But the only thing that's ever happened was when I was doing it at the construction site, this actually got caught up down there from doing all kinds of jumps and stuff. So what I did was I just soldered that back on, and then I taped this back up here so that's more secure. But everything else, even with the fans down here, they actually work. This fan, I gotta work on that wiring for that, because you see this fan's kind of coming on and off. But everything else has been good with this truck. So anyway, there's links below to the radio, then also the vehicle and stuff. And then you guys stay tuned for my final review on this. Appreciate you watching.